What's up everybody, it's Kiyodo, and welcome back to another SMT Dx2 video. Today we're back to the PvP, and this time I'm going to be showcasing a meme demon, Chupacabra. Now Chupacabra is something that you usually leave level 1 because the AI tries to attack it with basic attacks if it thinks that it will kill it, but Chupacabra is so fast and dodgy that you don't have to really worry about that. Now because you're leaving it at level 1, it's easier to put Chupacabra in faster teams so that you can slow them down and try to get yourself to go second, and it's really useful for such things. It has the auto Sukunda buff, so it helps you with the dodging, and not to mention stealth. Its unique ability allows you to get one extra free Endure in there on top of what you could already throw on with Endure and Enduring Soul. So instead of having triple Endure, I went for a debuff, which is Acid Breath, but not everybody has that. You don't have to throw that on. It's nice to have some sort of debuff on the enemy team. Preferably not Rakunda on Chupacabra, just because these teams are meant to kill really fast and waste the enemy turn so that they don't even get a chance to attack, which makes this demon pretty strong overall, honestly. Even though it looks like it's just a joke, it really isn't. It's really good against mages. It's really good against physical attackers that don't have that much accuracy, so it punishes those people who don't have proper brands on, which is perfect. Now because there's only one weakness on Chupacabra, which is lightning, not too many demons have lightning spells, so you don't really have to cover it and you can go for straight up survivability or debuffs too, like I mentioned. And then looking at the brands, Chupacabra has a lot of ways that you can build. You honestly don't need ward. I would probably go with double set of dodge brands if I was using it for specific teams, but then again, you can make multiple Chupacabras because it's so cheap to make. Honestly, even if you didn't want to get the 1-star demons to fuse it, they're only 6 karma a piece, so it's really easy to build into them. And you can throw all your bad brands on the Chupacabra because it really doesn't matter as long as they're dodged, even if they're badly statted. You want to try to go for that evasion in there, but you honestly don't need it that much, even though it helps. So it kind of feels like you're playing with fire in a way when you're using Chupacabra, because most likely they're going to hit it into 1 health, but then your stealth pops and usually things are pretty okay. Especially with that auto Sukunda, gets rid of anybody's auto Sukunda like you see on a lot of Masukados these days. And even he might miss because not everybody stacks accuracy on their Masukado, which they probably should. So we're going to be doing a lot of AI abuse, again, like we did with Baihu. And honestly, these fights have been pretty enjoyable seeing all of the enemies miss. So, hope you enjoy the following clips, and I'll see you all in the next one. Okay, so we're just barely cutting under their speed. Just a little bit under because thanks to level 1 Chupacabra, we're able to do that since its speed is not that high. The rest of my team is relatively fast except for Thor, so yeah, it looks like the enemy team was trying to go second, but we showed them totally. I've never seen this type of comp before, or at least it's not meta, so maybe it's just because they're in the experimental phase of PvP, which is what happens during the weekdays. So let's go ahead and take a look at their team. Red Ashera is a little bit of a weird choice. It's a tanky version because almost 2k HP, but honestly not that tanky. Trisagion, honestly, I don't really care too much for that ability. And purple is probably my favorite Ashera, if possible. If you're going to change it anyways, because why would you? Since there's other things to use their shifters on. Purple Sumail though, super good choice here. Purple is probably the best one because infinite chakra. And God's Mouse is going to be a pain. I bet you there's going to be some sort of barrier break on their team. Maybe from Guku, but we'll have to see about who has the BB. So purple, Tetraka Shift. They were definitely trying to go second, but we showed them. But that's okay. It doesn't really matter because they're going to probably get some barrier break, ailment combo off, which is probably what they're trying to do. Trumpeter for the damage. Red Trumpeter though, so Judgment, and if I recall, boosts attack. Okay, yeah, whereas Demon Birthcry lowers attack. In a way, this is the more aggressive version, so it could be good. You can decrease its cost if you do level it up all the way, but why would you? Because you're maybe going to transfer it to purple. For Trumpeter, I feel like if you didn't pull yellow, you probably want to change it over to purple if you can. That's only if you're going to invest in your Trumpeter, which I think is really good for the meta right now, since people don't usually cover too much mute. And yeah, we're going to go ahead and fight this team. I think they're pretty weak, considering. And even Ashera is not going to heal enough for them to not be one-shotted in a turn. So yeah, I'm not sure how this build is supposed to go. Maybe Ashera would have been better on a tankier team. But this is the experimental phase of PvP, so whatever. Okay, so they're gonna go first, and we're gonna try to get them to basic attack our Chupacabra. so please do that. Concentrate on turn 1 Trumpeter, of course, and get destroyed. That's right. Get freaking destroyed by Chupacabra. Let's go. Let's go, baby. So this is what I'm gonna do. Concentrate. Boom. Yes. If we get a pass turn, that'd be lovely, but no, okay. And then Acid Breath. Cool. So that's gonna be that. Slow them down, decrease their defense, which is perfect for Trumpeter. And boom! Yes, major damage. Doesn't matter if you're tanky. Doesn't matter if you have Auto Tarunda on me. Doesn't matter. So, yep, we're gonna use the weaker move Megiddo just because. And it still kills things, so I don't care. Ooh, we didn't even need that lucky skip, but we got it. We're just gonna skip through. Because usually, or just, you know, maybe there's going to be some sort of Endure on there, and I'd rather just Mjolnir, even though I could have just used Trumpeter and Thor. But why would I? Why would I have to waste mana? Alright, so these are one of those teams that would probably be really difficult to deal with, though I'm not sure why you have the level 1 Baihu when you could just put in Zhongqi. I guess you really wanted to be slow on your team. But that's not gonna matter, because even though they have double stance, we have the Barrier Break Charm combo that works in only 2 turns. So we're gonna destroy them. Let's take a look at their team. Masakado's built for damage. On slow teams, that's usually how it is. And they didn't really pull in for the luck, which is kind of weird. They went for agility, so I don't know. This is kind of a weird way of building their team. Agility, too, is like way up there. 154 matches some other units like Ananta. So Quetzalcoatl's just right under that at 153, so that's probably why they put it there. And that's to switch positions on your team. It's pretty decent on Huangdi. This is a red one, so that might be really difficult to deal with. We'll have to see. Teal X-Tab. Although no light, I feel like it really doesn't matter that much. In fact, it kind of works against you in a way. But yeah, that is going to be a problem as usual. And 77 HP by, like, dude, this person just gets touched and dies. Oh my god. Both of them. Okay, instance, the usual, right? What is this? 92 HP. Jesus Christ. Oh boy. Oh boy. So, hopefully, they get to Chupa in time and they just miss. Because that's what Chupa's for. And because they're level 1, they have, like, no accuracy. Plus the Auto Sukuga that we're throwing down. I think it'll work. Hopefully, maybe. There's a chance that Masakado may have Auto Sukuga, so we'll have to be wary of that. Purple Masakado's most likely the most fearsome of the bunch. And looks like they had Auto Taruka, so that's red D for you. Auto Sukunda, so yeah, that's exactly what I was thinking the Masa had. But that's okay. In actuality, we're just going to go ahead and Barrier Break. And should be really easy to charm them. Okay, well, at least those two, because the others probably have some sort of... D missed? D missed? Oh my god. I would expect Masakado to miss, but D? Oh my god. That is really crazy. Actually, that works against me. Oh boy, we don't even have the mana for that. Just, can you die? No, you won't. Okay, well, totally planned. They're like dead anyways. It's all good. That's so good. Even we couldn't kill off our own Chupacabra. That's how sticky it is. It lives. Oh my god. That is hilarious. Oh my god. How does D miss? What are you doing? Did you like not build any accuracy? Like 10%. 10% would probably get you a hit. At least 1 out of 2. Oh my god. Wow, that is pretty amazing. I don't know what to say about that one. But you're dead. Yeah. Chupacabra, what a beast. Like, even Hongdi can't even touch it. Okay, so I've been really wanting to try out Chupacabra against these mage teams. Because mage teams usually don't build accuracy, and once you mute them with, per se, a Trumpeter, they're most likely going to try to hit the Chupacabra and miss. So yeah, that's my plan. I think that it's really going to work out. I think Chupa was meant to fight mage teams, which really isn't a thing right now, but still, let's take a look. Luster Candy on Huanglong, so that's probably just going to be a Luster Candy bot. But that's okay for their team because they have the Barrier Break Alilot combo, which is probably going to be some sort of charm, I want to say. So we're going to cancel all that out with Silent Prayer. So let's take a look. Teal Kets, of course, Anti-Phys, and Alilot. 2k HP, which is most likely going to be a ailment Alilot as usual. Looking at the mod, holy moly, that thing is super tanky. 2k HP, but okay, Life Surge, but still, that's a lot of HP. Alright, they built into Vitality and Magic, so it's a tanky mage, but I want to say that it's not going to have that much damage. So we're going to have to see about that one. And yeah, let's go ahead. I'm totally just using this guy, ZK, for the Auto Taruka, by the way. So if you think this is a good unit right now, it's not. So yeah, not against this team, which is most likely built to dodge physical attacks. But we're just going to try it, because why not? We have Silent Prayer on Kin Mammon. So Honglong teams plus ailment teams, not a big deal. Even though they're really effective against certain people, so many people have Silent Prayer, and Silent Prayer on their Kin Mammon especially, that it's such a problem. You just can't have these sorts of teams. They don't work against most people, well, at least in the top 100, I want to say. Top 100, they probably have Silent Prayer, or Prayer, you know, something. And that's going to do a lot. So cool. I don't know why they just barrier broke and then hit me, but sure, that's a weird setup. Why does your Huanglong have that if your Kets does? Alright, well, I'm just going to leave that as is. And it's really nice that ZK is in the 3rd position because this allows me to pass turns appropriately in order to use Acid Breath and then pass turns on Kin into a full-fledged Auto Taruka plus some sort of Rakunda debuff thing. Boom. Almost 1600. That's pretty deadly. That'll kill most people that are DPSs. And they tried to hit the ZK, who might have had a Force Weakness. And Luster Candy to cancel all that stuff out. Not bad. Definitely not bad. So we don't really have any revives on this team, which is probably like a bad thing, and I shouldn't have done that. But I did, so you know, it's how it is. And I feel like I want to kill this guy first. Yeah, it works. And let's see. Kets inflicted with Mute, we're probably okay now. But I think it's not going to kill, so we need to pass through. What do you know? And one more. You should be done. There we go. What a good fight. Chupa actually did work because Alilot didn't get a chance. That's kinda amazing.